We've done it, guys. 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it's happened. We are finally here. And to celebrate today, I'm going to be drinking this bottle of whiskey, which is priced at £2,000. Let's jump into the video. Now, before I go into the video and drink this expensive whiskey, would you mind subscribing? I really would appreciate it. Let's try and hit 2,000 subscribers. We're going to do it, guys. I know we are. So now I normally do my wristwatch check and my drinks check. You already know what the drink is. So my wristwatch today is my blue 38mm Aquaterra. Now I want to talk a little bit about the channel because it's been about 2 years in the making getting to this milestone, and we've come quite a long way from quite primitive watch reviews to I would think quite reasonable watch reviews. And I would like to just say thank you all for those people that have been watching all the way through and supported the channel for the longest time. Now, where's the channel going? Because obviously I'm running low on watches and there's only so many watches I can review. So obviously I'm going to still doing watch reviews and I'm still going to be doing watch strap reviews. But I want to mix it up a little and do some different kind of reviews because I'm really into my photography and I would love to do some camera reviews, some lens reviews and mix it up a bit. But I would also like to do some traveling around because I want to mix up the scenery. I don't want you to always see the same scenes every video. So for my future videos, my watch reviews, I want to be testing them in the field and showing them out in the wild. So I really hope you appreciate that change of pace, and hopefully it's going to be an even higher level of production value. You can already see I've got the second camera, so I'm already trying to increase the production value of this, so I really hope you appreciate it. And now let's get on with testing and seeing what this whiskey is all about. So if you buy this whiskey, this is what you can expect to receive. This is a wooden crate with a sliding door on the front, and on the front it has a sort of embroidered text saying the Macallan over 25-year-old anniversary malt. Inside you'll see some basic sort of wood feathers that are just meant to protect the bottle in transit. It's quite a disappointing box, and for the price I'd expect a little more, but it is also a cool thing to have on your shelf. Now the bottle itself is really bland. I mean, you have two paper labels that have no distortion or puckering of any sort, so that's nice. They're applied evenly and squarely, so no quality control issues really. The only thing I'd say is there's not really a lot going on there. It just says the Macallan Anniversary Malt, established in 1824. This particular bottle was actually distilled in 1971 and then bottled in 1997, so this is a really old whiskey. Now, on the back it has a little bit of an interesting text. For reasons not even science can wholly explain, pure malt whiskies may occasionally throw a small amount of white deposit. This results from the characteristic ingredients of malt whiskey and has no effect upon the taste or flavour, nor any adverse effect upon health. Now that's interesting, and when I looked at my bottle, I actually realised mine did have a small amount of white deposit, so I got some macro footage of it. It's really hard to tell, but hopefully you can see it on the footage. But yeah, like I said, should have no effect on the taste. Now something that will have a slight effect on the taste is the cork, because I actually had the cork snap in two when I went to open the bottle. So I had to push the cork into the bottle, and yeah, that's going to have a slight tinge of flavour. But it shouldn't really matter too much. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but it is a really old bottle, so I can't expect it to just, you know, be perfect. I know there's probably a tool you can use to get the cork out, but I wanted to make this video, so that's enough talking about the whiskey. There's not really anything else to go over other than it's 43%. I'm drinking it without ice because that's what I was recommended. So here we have it. Here's the whiskey. You can see the shot. It's very dark, I have to say. This is a very dark whiskey. Now let's take a smell. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's different. That is different, I have to say. That's really oaky almost. Very, very wooden. Now this, by the way, was poured nearly straight after the cork went in, so the cork isn't going to really affect this. It's just going to be for future tastings. Okay, that is really sort of oaky. Let's take a sip, shall we? Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's very strong. That burns like no other whiskey I've had. Interesting, actually, though. It has a very sort of mellow oaky flavour coming through. But it's so strong in the throat that it's hard to even pick up on certain flavours. It's making my mouth water, actually. Wow. The smell is definitely better than the taste. Really nice smell, but the taste is just so overpowering. It might actually be better to dilute this down a bit with ice, so you can get more of the notes. But yeah, I can't really pick up on much there. There's slight oaky flavour, but not really a lot to talk about. Would I recommend this whiskey? Absolutely not. Do not spend £2,000 on a whiskey unless you're a millionaire or you just want to you're a whiskey connoisseur or something. But if you're a casual drinker, do not spend this much money on a whiskey. Instead, buy something else. But thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe we've done it. I really am going to enjoy this moment and treasure this moment. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until this video, goodbye.